Good morning, everyone. So, today we are going to understand the first chapter of geography, that is India, size and location. So, in this chapter, we will try and understand कि इंडिया वर्ल्ड में कहाँ पर लोकेटेड है, उसका पोजीशन क्या है, what is the size or the geographical area that India is covering. Now, why is it important to understand all these things? For an instance or for an example, let us understand कि I stay or my home is located very close to the main road. Since my home is located close to the main road, I have easy access to so many things. Like I can go to the market easily and purchase milk, bread, whatever that is of daily use. But simultaneously, I have to face the problems related with the traffic since my house is located close to the main road. Now, when we know the position of any nation in this world, we can easily frame out what all advantages and disadvantages the nation is going to face. First of all, India is a part of a very ancient civilization known as the Indus River civilization. In Indus River civilization, there are two sub-civilizations mainly named as Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. These two civilizations were part of the Indus River civilization which flourished across the Indus River. So, India is a part of this civilization. If you look at the world map, you will clearly find that India is located in the northern hemisphere, that is north of the equator. Now, check out the latitudinal and longitudinal extent of India, which has been boxed in the map. So, the latitudinal extent is from 8 degree 4 minute north, which touches the southernmost point of India, and 37 degree 6 minutes north, which touches the northernmost point of India. Now, if you look at the longitudinal extent, which is 68 degrees 7 minutes east, which is across or close to Gujarat, and 97 degree 25 minute east, which is the last point of Arunachal Pradesh. Again, you can clearly visualize that Tropic of Cancer is clearly dividing India into two equal halves. Now look at the bigger map, you will see to the southeast of the mainland there is an island named as Andaman and Nicobar Island, which is the part of India and it is in the Bay of Bengal. And towards the southwest of the mainland there is another set of island named as Lakshadweep. Now again look at the world map. You will see, or it has been calculated, that India covers around 2.4% of the total geographical area of the world, and it is the 7th largest country of the world. And if you see the latitudinal extent, which has been earmarked with the red line, you can see it here, the latitudinal extent, and now this one is the longitudinal extent. It is around 30 degrees in both ways. Even if you take in the latitudinal extent or the longitudinal extent, both ways the extension is nearly about 30 degrees. From Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, there is a time lag of 2 hours. Now, what do you mean by time lag of 2 hours? For an instance, you can take an example. If it is 4 o'clock in the morning at Arunachal Pradesh, in Gujarat it will be 2 o'clock. If it is 6 o'clock at Arunachal Pradesh, it would be 4 o'clock in Gujarat. Similarly, if you see the time difference between India and America, so there is a time lag of almost 12 hours. If it is 12 o'clock in the morning in India, it means in America it is 12 in the night. But we cannot have this kind of time difference within our country. That is why we have selected a standard time for India, which is the time along the standard meridian of India, 82 degree 30 minute east, passing through Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh. India in the world India is very well centrally located in Asia. If you see the map of Asia, India is exactly in the central part. If we look towards from the east side and west side, it is centrally located. But it has a southward extension in the Asian continent. And the Trans-Indian Ocean route connects the countries in Europe in the west and countries of East Asia, providing strategic central location to India. So India is so properly located that it has certain strategic advantages. Because of certain sea routes, it has good communication network with European nations as well as Southeast Asian nations, and this central location gives so many advantages to our country. Deccan Plateau of India. Now you can see it has been clearly marked. This is the Deccan, the one which has been marked with blue line. This is the Deccan Plateau. This completely protrudes into the Indian Ocean. कहने का मतलब है ये इंडियन ओशन में आया हुआ है, which helps the India to have close contact with West Asia, Africa and Europe from the west coast, and with Southeast Asia and East Asia from the eastern coast. Now since the coastline of India is so big, that is why, and the positioning of India is of such a nature that it is completely surrounded by the ocean, and it has such a big coastline. That is why an entire ocean has been named after our country, that is the Indian Ocean. Now India's contact with the world have continued through the ages. Long back there has been trade and commerce, different routes through which traders used to come to India for cultural exchange, knowledge exchange and so many other things, commodities, etc. So in the Himalayan region, if you look at the map, there are so many passes: Khyber Pass, Gomal Pass, Karakoram Pass. So these different passes present in the Himalayan region has allowed the travelers to come and trade in India. And in the southern part, when there was industrialization has not taken place and big ships and boats were not invented, so that time India was secured or protected from other nations. So we had both the advantages. We flourished in terms of trade, commerce, culture, knowledge with the help of the passes present in the northern part of country, whereas the southern part, which is covered by the oceans from all sides, protected us from the foreigners. And these routes have provided a lot of benefits to us. Different spices, muslin and other merchandise were traded with our countries. Now let us have a look at the neighbors of India. India has 28 states and 7 union territories. It shares its boundaries with Pakistan and Afghanistan in northwest, China, Nepal, Tibet and Bhutan in north, Myanmar and Bangladesh in east, and we have 2 neighbors across sea. These 2 are island nations or island countries, Sri Lanka and Maldives in south. Now Sri Lanka is separated by India by the help of 2 narrow straits. You can look at the map. Park Strait and the Gulf of Mannar separates India from Sri Lanka. So India's position and its strong geographical and historical links with her neighbors has always helped India to grow and develop and prosper. So this was the basic chapter, and these are the important questions.